I can't get the chat to work. No! Now I'm the meme. Desktop audio's looping. Let's see if I can... I don't think I can... Oh, I can edit it. Oh, shit. Yes, sir. Bro, that shit loud as hell. Dude, I have no idea how YouTube works. Man, there's some like... I really fucked up this live channel shit. Because now there's like one upcoming... I don't know what the fuck I did. Yeah, I have no idea how to delete this. I wish it wouldn't ping people though. Someone remember the YouTube password. I use this YouTube as my personal, man. I really shouldn't, you know, but I do. It's always been like my personal YouTube account. I just, you know, I uploaded to it forever ago. I have no idea how to edit these live streams. This is so much different than Twitch. Five years? Yeah, man. I stopped playing. I pretty much quit, like, altogether. I played one Iron Man account a little bit after, but this was in, like, 2021, 22. So I got back on it for a short time, but it's like, I got back onto old school and I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's so much stuff in that game now. It just wasn't really my cup of tea. I still logged into that Iron Man account occasionally, though. I'd do, like, farm runs, and then I'd be like, alright, my nostalgia's gone. I'm gonna log off now. You know, I wouldn't even say I'm upset with Jagex, because the game, old school RuneScape's incredibly successful. It does really well. It's just, yeah, this nice little open source project is really filling the void, as you say, for sure. Oh, you? Fair enough. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think a lot of people who are playing this archiving project are, you know, in the same boat for sure. This has been like the most I've enjoyed RuneScape probably in the last, holy shit, it's been years. Maybe like towards the tail end of me maxing Link, it was kind of like trailing the enjoyment of doing it. It was more just like, I have to finish. So like maybe mid 2017. See, I don't actually mind the pay-to-play thing, man. I originally I wasn't super fond of like the free-to-play enforcement, but honestly kind of digging it. It's kind of a vibe. Like, it started as, ew, I'm not a huge fan of that, but nah, actually I kind of like going through free-to-play first. It's been like, it's just been a different experience. It's a super nostalgic experience, like forced nostalgia, because now I have to go through the game in a way that I haven't since I was like, holy shit, bro, like maybe 9 or 10. Hey, what up, Devious? How you doing, brother? I'm sorry, I don't pay attention to RuneScape anymore, man. Are you still making content? I watch Settled's videos occasionally, but that's like it. Bro, just get away from me. I don't want to lose aggro. Or I don't want to get aggro, please. Oh, never mind. 3-month break. Interesting. I'm surprised a lot of people still play the game, man. Like, I'll occasionally look at videos and stuff. Again, I only really watch, like, Settled, and that's when he pops up. But, like, I'm really surprised a lot of people still play the game these days. I mean, some people have been playing old school RuneScape for, like, more than a decade now. It's crazy. Hey, Fluffy, how you doing? Yep, just doing a test stream right now of this open source project. I really like the people who have been contributing to it, and it's been a lot of fun to kind of play this really old version of the game. Can't believe we have a link stream. Listen, dude, the only reason why I'm live right now is because one developer decided to open source the 2004 version of this game and rebuild it, okay? It's nostalgic as shit. I don't think I would be streaming today if this didn't exist. Being honest. I would have streamed on Twitch, but I know they're really stringent about private servers. Plus, yeah, I don't really want to stream it on Twitch anyways. See, 2004 I am incredibly young. I'm 25. So like I never played back in 2004. So a lot of this is like new to me. Well, new the word I want to use. It's more like I just really appreciate the older version of this game, obviously. No Slayer is crazy, I will admit. I think my plans right now, though, since we're locked free to play for a while, but I plan on keeping this one death and then rushing Mage Arena as soon as pay to play drops, which, mind you, isn't actually pay to play. It's just you just get members content, but we're gonna get like 60 magic, 43 prayer, and then just I just want to dump on people. Devious, you don't. I have been mining and runecrafting so much. I mined 6,000 essence. Mind you, this archiving project is 1x XP rate, right? Obviously for recreation purposes, but so I mined that 6,000 essence, and then I runecrafted air runes all the way up to like 10,000, and then I runecrafted mines from like Edgeville Bank. Oh my god, it was bad. But that was the only way to get like my magic level up. I'm so broke, like I can't afford runes. I'm not a good player. I don't know how to. I'm like an Iron Man player. I don't know how to make money on RuneScape. Are you kidding me? What I am used to is, hey, I need runes. Oh, well, I got to go do that shit all on my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like a main player. I'm not used to it. The mind runes were a little painful. Definitely a little painful. I have been gaming, dude. Like, this server dropped last Saturday, so it's been a week. And from Saturday 12 p.m. to today, like, you know, a week later, 7 days, I've probably at least been on this game 5 hours a day. Mind you, I still work out 5 days a week. I have a girlfriend, and I work full-time. So, a lot of... I've been playing this a little bit at work. Definitely I've been runecrafting at work. Listen, listen. I am not flexing. I'm not flexing the girlfriend. I am merely saying the girlfriend is there and is taking time away from my game. Okay? That is the only reason why I'm bringing this up. Yeah, that is purely the reason why I'm bringing up the girlfriend. It is purely something that is taking away from my game time. Problems we all wish we had. I mean, I guess so. You want what you don't have, right? I do miss, like, now that I'm playing like at least a game similar to what old school was. Bro, I fucking miss when I was 16, man. It was fucking awesome to be able to play that game 16 hours a day. Like, it was, I was in high school. I was sleeping like 4 hours a night. I practically slept through half my classes, but like, holy shit. I miss not having adult problems. Literally the good days. That meme from The Office, I don't know what it was, but it was like, it was Andy saying, how do you know you're in the golden days? When you're in them. And I kind of take that to heart because every time I see that meme, I'm like, holy shit, that was old school RuneScape, 2014 to 2017. Those were the days. High school, man, I mean, I slept through, it would usually be the first class. I remember my first class being like algebra or something, and I'm pretty decent at math, so I didn't need to pay a ton of attention to actually do well in the class. But, dude, those first couple classes of the day, man, I was snoozing. I'd skip school a lot, too, to play the game. I was definitely a community college Andy for a while because my high school grades were so poor. All because of this fucking game. You know, I didn't have bad professors in community college, but I never got past community. I took the 2 year and I pretty much found a job immediately after. So I didn't bother with university. Plus, it's like money, man. Holy shit. Like, the amount of debt that friends have been in for university is absurd. Usually it's followed through with like a high paying job, you'd think, right? But like, dude, these days, I don't know. Where everyone is a mega RuneScape addict devoted their time to any RL. Isn't that like, okay, you would think like doctors are really into that shit. Just saying. Like, right? Like, if you're a doctor, you gotta think. Like, I'm hoping the man operating on my heart right now is super into hearts. So I think that's the case for some professions. I mean, I work in like, you know, the technology field, right? Am I like fucking into that shit? I mean, kinda. I would hope doctors are really into doctor shit though. Tech jobs, see, the problem with tech jobs, man, is that there's too many fucking people trying to get tech jobs. I have a pretty cushy tech job. It's nice. I don't mind it. It pays very well for what the work is. But man, it's hard to get there. Kids keep changing their degrees easier and easier. I haven't heard of that. I haven't. Well, anecdotally speaking, I'm not saying it's not like a thing, but that would be absurd. Like, it's hard to believe that somebody would go into so much debt over one field or one major, and then they'd move over to something else and restart, you know? It's like, I don't know if you are seeing how much, like, loan debt you're taking out for that, or even, like, thinking about, like, how much that field even brings in the first place. Because, like, the meme of art students, right? It's like, why are you going into art? What are you gonna bring in from that art degree, brother? Congrats, you got 40 grand in debt. Where are you working? What art are you selling? I guess I never thought of it that way. Aren't smart enough, dedicated enough to complete well-paying engineering degrees. I've never thought of it that way. You might be right, because it's like the difference between like an art degree and an engineering degree. I mean, holy shit, that's got to be a huge difference. Like, I haven't done either of those, right? I originally went to community college for software engineering, and I split off to just more of like general IT sysadmin stuff, but the difference between, hey, can you make me this model in CAD for like engineers, or what do art students even do, you know, like just general art? What do they just draw paintings? I sound so ignorant talking about art students, but it's so easy to gang up on them because everybody gangs up on them. Dude, data structures? Holy shit. That was one of the hardest classes that I took. It was data structures in Java, and that right there, that class right there told me I can't do software engineering. I passed it. I didn't pass it with a high grade though. I was like maybe on the cusp of failing. It was hard, man. It was abstract data structures in Java. Holy fuck. And it was an introduction course. It wasn't even like the full thing. That's when I learned, like, holy shit, I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. And you know, that's, oh shit, we just got prayer, or I was about to say prayer robes, monk robes. Somebody gave me some monk robes like a couple days ago, but now I can at least go get them myself. That is the scary shit of AI, man. Because, like, AI will slowly take all the low IQ jobs. Honest to God. Like, if you have, like, 80 IQ, I'm so sorry for you, because AI probably already took that shit from you. That's what sucks. I have a low IQ. I'm terrified. That shit's gonna take my job soon. Linear algebra. I don't think I ever took anything like linear algebra. I know I took advanced algebra, but I don't know what the hell linear is. I could Google it. Interesting. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's after Calc 3 didn't take that. See, that's the difference between university and community college. I only had to take, like, pretty basic math classes. I think I only took, like, Calculus 1 and, like, maybe one algebra class, but it wasn't that advanced. You know, fun fact, so, like, I fucked around all in high school. Like, I was playing RuneScape all the fucking time. I didn't care. And then I went into community college, and they do this thing where well, at least mine did, where they would, like, give you a test to, like, kind of gauge your, I don't know, your skill level at math and English. And I completed both tests, and I remember taking it to the counselor or whatever. They kind of tell you, like, where to go and what you can do. And this chick, I swear to God, looked at both papers back and forth, and she was like, I've never seen somebody have such a low English level but be capable of doing such high math. and I was like, what does that mean? And she's like, you got to take so many English classes to get into where you got to go, but like you practically test out of math. Yeah, so I can't read. I'm retarded when it comes to reading. You'd be at a larger school, Calc 2 to 3. See, that's what I kind of figured. You know, school altogether maybe costed me. I paid most of it out of pocket. I did have, like, government assistance, like financial aid. Maybe out of pocket, like, for a 2-year, probably, like, a little less than 5, which is amazing. That's awesome. And pretty much after that point, certifications, you know. And then, once you get the job, they normally pay for the certifications afterwards, right? Which is where I'm kind of at right now. Oh my god, 37,000. Oh my god. Oh, you were super ahead of math too? Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. That actually saved me a lot of money. So I'm glad I took those placement exams. Because in the end, it allowed me to skip like 2 classes. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it was like pretty simple math. Which is crazy. It's actually kind of crazy. But in high school, I took like quote unquote advanced math classes. Like I took a college algebra class in my high school. I barely showed up for it, whatever, but I ended up passing it with a C. And for barely showing up and not really paying attention to the coursework, it's actually kind of good, but I'm kind of glad that I was able to test out of that. Doing it as an experiment. You're ballsy. Like, if I knew I was 37,000 some odd in debt, I'd want to make sure that I'm, like, fucking getting a good salary. I mean, a buddy of mine's probably in, like, the same amount of debt you are. I'd say, like, 40. He's paid off most of it, but he's got a really good paying job, man. So, I mean, it can work out for some people. I mean, he's probably making well over 6 figures. A little bit above, for sure. And then at that point, the interest rate on his school loans are so much lower than, you know, him just investing the money straight up. So you just pay the minimum on the school loans. It's not like, as far as I know with the school loans, there's no, like, deadline for it, you know? But, I mean, it depends on the field, man. Ain't no art student doing that shit. And I'm sure there's many other fields. Like, I'm sure there's... Is there, like... Can I search up college? Let me look up college degrees. Because there's probably, like, tons. Give me a list. Human services? I can get a 4-year in human services? I don't know. I don't even really know what that means. That's, like, the HR lady, right? Hey, see you later. Nice talking to you, DVS. I should be streaming this occasionally. It'll be pretty sparse, right? Maybe on the weekends. Probably not throughout the weekday. You can get... Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was about to flack a fucking education degree. R.I.P. teachers. Social sciences. Some of these seem pretty good. Okay, this religious one, though, I don't know what you're doing with that. Buddhist studies? I can get a 4-year in Buddhist studies? Apparently, I can get a degree in military technologies and applied sciences. Sciences. Can't you just go into the military for that? I should probably take the mymajors.com with a grain of salt. A 4-year degree in woodworking. These are funny to look through. Alright, if anybody takes my spot, I will kill you. I'm also going to put on the OG playlist that I used to stream to. But I don't even know where the fuck that's at anymore. Get that old school shit on. How do you play this version? It's a open source project. It's on GitHub. I threw it in the description. Mind you, it is a private server, but the source code is available to you to look through and contribute to if you'd like. I've been pretty good, Evan. Not too bad, man. I mean, the last 7 years have been it's been 7 years. I haven't really played a whole lot of old school in that time, but you know, I did jump on occasionally. I had an Iron Man Zerker that I would play on, and I would occasionally go on that, just do like farm runs and stuff. But I kind of lost I kind of lost a lot of like interest in old school, just because of the amount of like content that was getting put into it. I wasn't a big fan of it, and I've always been more of a purist. You know, I kind of like the game as is, and the updates that were getting added to old school when I was playing were like okay, it was fine, but I don't know. I guess I lost interest. But overall, been good. I mean, I right when I quit RuneScape, I took up lifting and I started powerlifting when I was about 20. So I stopped streaming and playing games when I was like 18, maybe 18 or 19, and I started powerlifting 2021, and that's been pretty good. I haven't competed in about a year, but my last meet was last year. Then I pretty much went to school in the meantime, like pretty much right after I stopped making content. I immediately just got a job, like just a random fuck off job, and started going to school. Dude, I'm already gonna have to runecraft more. I just runecrafted like 4,000 mines. That took days. I'm doing math in my head right now. KQ? I don't even think KQ was a thing back then, man. I never played it in 2004. I just really like how this project is turning out, but I think it's just KBD. Like, this revision specifically is just RuneScape Classic with with one quest, rune crafting, and something else. There was a couple of extra stuff, but it's essentially just classic. See, that's when I started. I mean, I started in like '06. I'm pretty young, you know. I'm 25, so late '06, early '07's when I started. That's kind of like '06 is definitely the most nostalgic time for me because that's when I like jumped onto the game. Putting on the old school music. I used to have like my alternative rock playlist that was like 2007, like old RuneScape music. And I swear to God, one dude came into my Twitch chat. He's like, "Why do you always listen to throwback music?" And I was like, "Man, I don't. Maybe that's just the music I listen to. Is it is it really throwback music if it's all I listen to?" UIM Link. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Yes, sir. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm surprised. Even when I was on old school, because I was playing an Iron Man account, and it had a completely separate name. The name of my Iron Man account was Catgirl Simp. Amazing, I know, but occasionally I would put in like, oh yeah, I used to play. I used to max an ultimate, and I'm in like a clan on that Iron Man. And I was like, yeah, the name used to be UIM Link. And it's really surprising that people still even know what that is. It kind of caught me off guard, for sure. Because I guess you sort of have imposter syndrome with, like, everything you do. So it was... Whenever I was playing this account, I never tried taking content creation to, like, a point of, like, oh, dude, I want to live off this. This is my dream. I just kind of did it for fun, you know? And throughout that entire time, I was just like having fun with it, right? So it's kind of weird that it stuck with people for that long. Because I really didn't think it would. I was just kind of doing something at the time, and I was enjoying it. I think it's a different Dylan, Jason. There's no way that's the OG Dylan that we know of. If you know, you know. It's actually even crazy that I know what Dylan you're referring to. "22 people watching this shit. I'm killing hill giants." I expected like one person to come in here. Hold on, that just blew my expectations out of the water. I'm not even. I just popped out the chat, so I don't really know how many people are like in here. Maybe I could do this more often. I definitely wanted to stream like the pay-to-play release of this too, because I plan on trying to kill as many people as I can. I plan to rush Mage Arena and just get God spells immediately and try to kill people. I don't think I'm gonna level any of my melee stats any more than they're leveled right now. I don't see the point. There's no special attack in this revision. Trying to make an account without anyone numbers. Get a girl's name. Fuck it. 12-year-old Dylan somewhere in there. Realize how that sounds? Bro, why do you have a 12-year-old on a hard drive somewhere? I think you need to explain. Seems like it's getting a little more popular. Tried back last year. Oh, dude, there's like 500 people playing this at peak times right now. Like, there's actually a good amount of people playing it, which is crazy. I really didn't expect this project to pop off as much as it did. I joined the Discord for this project in like 2020, and I was like, oh, this will be great. It's open source. I can download it. I can host it myself. I can have a nice little game that only I play. I can make an Iron Man and have all the content available to me. And that's how I treated this project for a while. I was just waiting for it to get finished for like 2004. But it's kind of crazy how much this has popped off. It's a little worrying too, because I'm a little concerned at like what Jagex would do to this, you know. But I'm making sure to clone the source as often as I can, just in case things go south, and then I can just do what I originally planned, and that's just self-host it. Self-host it, play it as an Iron Man. Probably wouldn't stream it at that point. It's just like a game to me. I have 15-year-old you as well. You gotta explain this. This is not looking good, Jason. This is looking horrendous. You're about to end up on these fucking YouTube Predator channels. You know, I actually still have that image. I think it's still in my Twitch chat for the, I forgot what the command was. But it's still in there. Now I'm like, back then I was like 120 something pounds, maybe. I'm 173 as of this morning. Huge. No, I still look like a fucking child. Rank 1 is R, that dude's a beast. Skiller. I don't know where that dude came from. That dude popped out of the fucking woodwork. Because I just remember Dead Botting being at the top. Somebody else, I know Bill Cosby was closer to the top. I only remember that name because it's funny. But seeing Bill Cosby on the high scores was fucking hilarious. But no, R just fucking popped up. He just popped up. I don't know how he popped up. Though, to be fair, I'm not really paying attention to, like, the high scores that much. When I got on this, I treated it as, like, I want to have some fucking fun with this. I just want to play it. I didn't want to be competitive. I knew I couldn't, given how many, like, things I do outside of the game now, but it's been so much fun this past week. The one with you in the backwards hat, that was my Michigan hat. I used to wear that all the time. I am a 5'9", Fluffy, 5'9". So, I mean, I guess 170, what did I say, 173, 174. That weight isn't too bad at that height. Did 99 one at a time as a UIM skiller. Finished his account like 8 months ago. Jesus Christ. Is this Nickelback? I don't know if I'm feeling Nickelback right now. We'll play it. Maxed his total. Yeah, he maxed like free to play, right? Or no, you mean pay to play. It's just he didn't have combat stats. No, that's fucking impressive. I am seeing some crazy shit people are doing in like old school and RuneScape, and I'm thinking, dude, I couldn't have done that shit. Isn't that crazy? Because like objectively, let's be honest, maxing an ultimate is a really crazy accomplishment. And the fact that I'm seeing people do some shit in the game, and even I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What do you mean? See you later, Jason. Good luck, Mr. Streamer and Chad. I'll be on for like another 30 minutes. I gotta go to the gym in 40. I promised my girlfriend I would be at her house at some point today. And I really want to go get a fucking cappuccino from a place that's pretty far away from my gym, so. Busy day. If there's one account type in the last couple of years that has impressed me a lot, it's free-to-play ultimates. Like, I know Autumn's playing one, And I've seen a couple of others too. I know Pause has one. Or I think he's a free-to-play Ultimate. I haven't paid too much attention, but those accounts are fucking crazy, dude. There isn't a world I could see myself doing that. And that just goes back to me saying, like, I've done some impressive stuff on RuneScape, but the fact that I'm seeing these people do even crazier shit, I don't know, man. Crazy. Hey, Pearl, how's it going? Kelorada. What a name. Maxed? I wonder how long that took, like the account hours. Because I can only imagine runecrafting. How do you do runecrafting? What do you kill, like minotaurs to get like noted essence? That'd probably take at least 3,000 hours just to get the essence itself. Dude, I completely forgot about the ad shit that's going on. I forgot about that. Like, people, can somebody summarize to me, as somebody who no longer pays attention to the game, like what happened with the surveys? They're just planning on increasing the membership costs, right? Like, I am so... I don't pay any attention to old school anymore, so it's hard to say. I just remember it almost getting mainstream to the point where, like, non-RuneScape people were covering it. Like, there was an Asmongold clip of him going over the costs, and I was sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck is going on over there? Doing fishing? I actually fished for, like, I don't know if you're playing this or old school, but I got 62 fishing in the first couple of days. I had killed so many chickens for those feathers. His hours were 20,000 plus. See, that's the crazy shit. And you know what's insane is that is more than double the amount of time it took me to max UIM Link. More. 4,000 hours more. Because I think at the end of UIM Link, I had 8,300 hours. Holy shit. People are crazy, man. Nope, that's mine. See you later. Abraham. Yeah, it would have to be runecrafting. There's no way the other skills would take that long. Because runecrafting, you'd have to either mine it or, like, kill the minotaurs and then get the essence and then walk all the way to the altar. Or maybe if there's some free-to-play teleport that I don't know, or some, like, newer teleport I don't know that's closer to an altar, there's, like, no other way you could do that. Pearl in-game 2004? Nice. Nice to see more 2004 players. I'm sure that's, like, most of the people viewing this anyways. I don't know where I'm gonna... I think I'm pretty much done with fishing. I just don't want to get the feathers anymore. And, like, 62 is a pretty good point for the pay-to-play drop, because I really don't want to fish lobster free-to-play. Being stuck in, like, Karamja, I think you have to literally go from the Karamja dock to the bank that's in... Wait, does the Czar area even exist in 2004? Because that would be the closest bank. Where else would you even go? Because I know Fire Capes didn't come out until, like, late 2005. I think it was. But I don't know if that Czar area was a thing. That would be the closest bank. And I can't even imagine doing that. So I think I'm going to leave fishing at 62 for the time being. Celerado 1. Max total UIM. 577 mil. I ended Link post-max like 430. 430 mil. My God. He's still going? Shy of 20 mil runecrafting experience. What is he doing? 200 mil all? No way. Where is the ceiling for this game? Also, how are these people spending so much time playing? I want to live their life. Base 40 mil. That's fucking absurd. That is so crazy. See, like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, I can't even believe people are doing that. I feel like years ago when I was playing the game at crazy hours, nobody would have even thought of that. Law Rune? Oh my god. I'm rich. It's crazy actually even seeing teleports in this game. $68 mil magic. That's not surprising. Mining 63. It's kind of surprising. Because I feel like he would have been doing the hobgoblin iron shit, right? But why? If, like, base 40 mil. Or maybe some of that was essence. Maybe he did mine essence. I mean, if he has, like, 20 mil rune crafting, that would probably contribute a good fucking chunk of mining experience. HP is not surprising. 26 mil prayer is... Yeah, that's also kind of ridiculous. If he has 26 million prayer, he had to have gotten that from, like... I don't even know. He had to have buried literally every single bone that he came across. But I don't even know what he would be training on in the first place. Like, is it just Moss Giants? See, free to play, I am so clueless. Cause I don't even have an idea of like how these people think of this shit. I'm sorry, Post. 16 million crafting. That's got to be a pain in the ass. Crafting? Maybe not, actually. Because wouldn't it just be cows at the crafting guild? That would have to be the fastest. That would probably also contribute to the prayer, too. Because he's probably killing hella fucking cows. And then burying the bones. So it's got to be like cowhide and bones. What the fuck? Dude, that's so many law runes. I don't know how I just got like almost back-to-back law runes. I have 6 law runes now. I can teleport around. I have no idea where to get law runes outside of this place either, but I don't really want to look at like drop tables. Dude, it's really bad, Pearl. It's so bad. When I started playing this, even while I was fishing, that was one of like the first things I did. I was kind of sitting there thinking like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna teleport around. There's practically no way to. And even when pay to play drops, I think the only way we're gonna be able to get law runes is from the store, which is gonna be 66 magic minimum or 63 minimum with a mine bomb. That's even if they're being sold in that store, because I don't know if they are in 2004. Or, you know what? Mage Arena. I forgot about Mage Arena. I could probably just look at the source code and figure out what shops were what, but... I'll probably do that later, actually. That sounds like a really good idea. I don't really want to, though. I feel like that kind of ruins it, because I want to try to figure it out. It's so easy to just look at the source code. Just check what shop has what. Yeah, you can leave it at base 3s. I know it's going to cap you, though. I don't really think it's super beneficial to leave at base 3s. I didn't. I was able to get, like, level 3 fire making and crafting just from quests and stuff. Well, you can't do crafting on Tutorial Island, but, like, fire making There's a bunch of logs laying around in the... What is it? The Wizard Tower. So while you're doing like Restless Ghost or Rune Mysteries, I just lit up those logs every time I passed them. So I didn't really feel the need to get, you know, fire making on Tutorial Island up. Woodcutting, obviously, I didn't care about. It's level 1, but it's woodcutting. I'd probably do mining or smithing. I could see that being pretty beneficial on Tutorial Island. These ones, though, I don't know. They don't really matter. Might bulk buy someone's salmon. I have 1,200 raw salmon. I just haven't felt the need to get an RSI cooking it. I'll get to it at some point, but I just cooked like 1,300 trout. I wouldn't mind selling you some of the salmon. But it definitely is not cooked. I'm still trying to get through the trout so that I burn as little of the salmon as possible. Because that's the food I will pretty much keep during free-to-play. Because I really don't want to do lobsters. Or I might not do like... I might not do a lot of lobster. I might get like 200 lobster before pay-to-play. Just for Mage Arena. Because I really want to get Mage Arena done ASAP once pay-to-play drops. 500? How much? I don't even know the going price of those things. I wouldn't mind selling you 500. I need the money pretty bad. Pay to play, I think what the head developer was saying, like 1.5 months to 2. So it's gonna be a while. Like you got a ton of time. This is still in beta, but all the quests are pretty much done. I think the only quests that aren't developed right now is Watchtower and Legends Quest. The rest are fully done. Which is actually really impressive. I've never seen a private server actually complete quests. $12 to $20? Holy shit! That's expensive. I'll meet it down in the middle. Or actually, you're buying a good amount. You want to do 14 GP each at 500? I'll probably just indirectly buy feathers with that money that you're giving me and just fish more. Because, hey, XP, more valuable. Alright, let me finish this Hill Giant, and I'll be Edge Bank. I don't know what world I'm on. I don't even know how to check. You could check my world. I'm on one of the Indian worlds. Dope, okay. Yeah, I could totally use the money. That's part of the reason why I'm killing Hill Giants right now. For Magic XP for one, because I really need to get at least like 60 Magic before pay to play, but a little bit of cash. They drop a lot of Rune full helms. Or not Rune, I'm sorry, Iron. I'm getting a lot of like money just from the full helm seller in Barb Village. Also the drip, full blue wizard, looks so good. It's crazy that this is like best in slot. Oh, another thing I'm going to be rushing immediately, I think, is Underground Pass. Because I really want to get Zamorak robes. Zamorak robes are going to be BIS for a while. I don't actually know when more robes will be, like, better. I don't know what revision more magic gear gets put in. I think it's like 05 where we get Mystic. So that's going to be a fucking long time. What's the series here? Not much of a series, man. I mean, just playing an open source archiving project that's on GitHub. It's just a guy and a bunch of other developers recreating the game from the beginning. This is one of the first revisions of RuneScape 2. Yeah, the only course is literally Gnome Village. Private servers V2, this is hot. Yeah, isn't it crazy we kind of 180'd? When Old School released, we were like, man, we don't need private servers anymore. And then Old School kind of became its like own little timeline of RuneScape, and now it's like, well, wait a minute. Give me those back. But I don't really play private servers. This one just being open source was kind of a gimme for me. Oh, sorry, I'm letting you. I just walked all the way here and wasting your time. I think this is like 7,000 total. Thank you. Mental math, making sure you're not scamming me. Thank you. Holy shit, I'm rich. 12k GP. Sheesh. I'm doing pretty good on nats too. I got 28 nats. I wonder how much these swords are going to sell for. 7 of them so far. I also have iron full helms. Let me see how much this shit will sell for. I'm going to just walk around and do that before I get off. I really got to head to the gym. Good luck. Don't burn them. Holy shit, you're a high combat level. 57, my god. I will say though, out of many years of playing private servers prior to like Old School, this one is by far the most developed. It's crazy. It's the amount of passion that the people that working on it are putting into it's pretty crazy. And if anybody wants to contribute to the fact it's open source is awesome. It's not you, I am Lunk. How you doing, gamer? I think the Falador chick buys Iron Kite shields, but I'm not too sure. I'd prefer to sell it there than a general store, 'cause it'd be a little bit more money. And then the steel swords can go to Varrock. Wow, 12,000. I guess I can... I don't really want to buy a Mithril Skim. I really don't want to continue leveling attack. I think I'm just going to buy a shit ton of arrows. I think range is like the next thing I want to get up after I run out of runes. Because then I can buy Green Dragon Hide, which I feel like will be pretty useful. I just don't know how useful it'll be on pay-to-play drop if I'm in the wilderness. Because the best bow I'm going to be able to get is whatever people can make, and nobody's going to be able to make anything. Blood runes are another consideration too. I may be able to complete Mage Arena, like on drop, just by prayer flicking, but I think, at least talking to somebody in the Discord, the only way, not the only way, but the one way that he knew was just waiting for blood runes to spawn at the demonic ruins, which sounds cancer. I have no idea how I'm gonna actually get those. I think you can thieve them. I remember there being a chest, like a blood rune chest that you can thieve, but that's gonna take forever to get to. Because thieving's just going to be men, cups of tea, and I have no idea what to do after that. Damn. I'm thinking about selling 5 and then hopping worlds. No, I'm too lazy. Ooh, 1200. Old West Bank. I'll go over there. Bloods are going to be really hot. I actually have no idea how people are going to get them, like in a good amount. Those god spells are going to be really, really tough to use. But that kind of sucks because that's like the whole reason why I built this account, or I'm starting to. I wanted to keep def as low as possible and attack and strength as low as possible. To keep the combat as low as possible so I could just kill people. I'm getting to the point, I actually have enough nature runes now where I could probably go camp steel plate legs. Because there's got to be people still picking up steel plate legs. And if I can get an inventory of those, that's a good amount of money too. That might actually be worth the amount of like nature runes that I use. Because right now I could use Firebolt and Chaos is, for whatever reason, Chaos runes in the rune shop, fucking cheap. I don't know what they were thinking in 2004. I don't know why they're like 3 GP. Go send a PK trip? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. My combat's still relatively low. It's getting higher, which I'm not a huge fan of, but oh shit, you know what? Let me go grab like some spare monk robes because I'm at 31 prayer now, so I can do that. I wanted to get like a placeholder set. Ultimate strength. Can I join your order, please? Yes, sir. I pray from time to time. Does this scorpion still do damage? Oh, it does. Placeholder obtained. I should probably get a different amulet. I know somebody was selling power ammies for like 10k. I have to look at the stats though and see if it's like more worth it than a magic amulet. Probably for the amount of money. I think arrows are still probably the best thing I could do. Yeah, it's crazy, Cover. Like the amount, like the attention to detail that the supporters have put into this is like insane. It's kind of crazy that it's as well built as it is. Yeah, no Slayer or Hunter. This is like, this is old. This is very old. I'm on a very dead world right now, but I think World 1 has a couple hundred players on it right now. Let me see. Yeah, it's got 188 right now. We're almost at 500. Yeah, if you go to World 1, I think people are legitimately like selling stuff here. I saw somebody the other day selling strength potions for a couple hundred GP. I don't know who would buy it, but it's very nostalgic. Alright, what are you going to take these for, buddy? Dude, these hill giants, fucking money. Absolute money. I'm gonna have to hop a couple of worlds, and I think I am just gonna buy a bunch of bronze arrows. I think that might be the play. I wonder how much that'll affect the combat level, but even if I use like an old school like combat level calculator, is that even gonna work? You know, I have no idea. Let me try it. So if I have 28 attack, I think 28, 29. Oh shit! I don't know how many hit points I'd have. I guess just estimate it. That's gonna be at 43. 43 prayer, 60 magic. I already have 6 range. 47? Holy shit. But what if I had 40 ranged? Okay, it does absolutely nothing. So if I don't level range at all and I get magic to 60 and prayer to 43, with an HP estimate, I should be 47 combat. With 40 range on top of that, I'll be 47 combat. Alright. I guess I'll do that. Alright, I gotta head to the gym, because it has been a morning. I just wanted to do this test stream real quick to make sure I could stream to YouTube, because I'm on a Linux operating system right now. I wasn't too sure if it would even work. Yeah, members, it was a D-Long. Right now, that is like the best weapon that we could plan to get. I don't plan on bothering. I think I'm just gonna keep attack and strength where it's at. I just really don't see the point. I'd have to see how much people shred the shit out of me if they attack me with a D-Long. But I think like farcasting, binding, and using God spells is going to be the best bet. It's got to be. That's got to be way more DPS than a D-Long at that attack speed, because the attack speed's so low. Hopefully you do one of these again. I definitely will, for sure. Definitely will. I wouldn't expect streams to be often. I would say they are going to be inconsistent, just because I mostly play on my laptop. I'm at home right now on my desktop, and I've had a couple of hours, and I was like, shit, I should just do this right now just to try it out. Now that I know it works, probably do it more often, but I'd still say pretty inconsistent. Though I kind of hope this project doesn't, you know, eat shit and die. I kind of hope it stays up and people can still play it, but, you know, we don't know how that's going to work. Anyways, boys, I'm going to go lift.